Well, welcome everybody once again to Disco Elysium. Last time we explored the surroundings of the body and we find out that we were too fucking drunk to even be able to check it out. We have like a library here, some people down here, but we need to talk with the... probably with the... better mouth to watch around me, boy. Is this a bag? Yes. It's back to lagging again. I'm not sure why. Yellow plastic bag fruity. Equip this to collect tear from street. What's a tear? That's the bottles. Do they call it tear somewhere? This plastic bag fruity is sick. Written on dynamic, forceful matter and imply great prices. As you crack it open, a multi-gust of air flies in your face. Smells like yeast and beer. A perfect place for tear. Yeah, I guess. Alright. Well, we should, I'm going on this direction because we need to talk to... We need to talk to the representative of the Wild Plants Company. We got some tear. The ads read, broken windows. Tips has windows.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer. Patted.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism. Shake your head. Those damn kids.
Probably some kids.
The lieutenant inspected the rigger slot. Let's still look inside, though.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Cool now.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Alright, not that useful. Check the garbage for tear. How about the other one?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Yeah, I know how to use one of these.
Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in '49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
The lieutenant looks around and concludes, it didn't stick. Why not? What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
The union leader. Another one that we need to talk. Cool, I did organize now. Can we do something about it?
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Insert a coin. I don't have that much money. It's sad that I'm like, I need like 120 real and I have like 60 cents.
Whoa.
And I'm like, nah.
What have we here?
A bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood.
It does look like shit. It looks like it's gonna
A
crash.
construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever, let that come. I'm a Revacholian badass. I guess. Weird. That's real small. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Ooh, we have a wall. Hi, wall.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? Conceptualization 18, and I got 6. Ugh.
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
But is it just a wall? Let's leave. Oh, 3 cents and some magnesium for my morale. Nice. Hey, kid, talk to me.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
She whispers. Maybe. Have you done something worthy of that?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
She hisses. Ugh. A garden hose. They won't be of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Ooh, orange bum hat. It does give me reaction speed, but it takes away rhetoric. I don't know if it's a good idea. It gives me reaction speed because you're feeling twitchy, and it takes away rhetoric because you have a bum brain. An orange beanie with a couple of big ass holes on the side. It looks like it might have been used as a mask during an armed robbery. Damn. Alright. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. It's closed. Oh, I forgot to go into the thing. We'll do it that on the way back.
There must be another way into the building.
Wow. What?
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Oh, hello. A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Hello, sir. We need to talk to you for a moment.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
You've been able to see me.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold. His shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Well, maybe if you bottom them, maybe you wouldn't be so cold.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
You hiding something? Speak up. This is the police.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
He says Soto Bose. I don't know what that means.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole
That's
thing.
what I was thinking. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
I mean, you see the corpse hanging in there, right? Like, of course it is important. He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
You're not called Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
I mean, you're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Damn, how are you hiding for? I guess people don't like the police. I gotta remember, people don't like the police here. He scanned the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and reflected back.
Ask him again.
Listen, I really need your name, please.
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
He replies with a subtle smile. Why you being so difficult, sir?
But he hasn't left yet.
Yes, he could have just be like, yeah, sorry, now, bye. Still here. He does want to say something. Looks like you got a good view of the whirling backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Yeah, help me out. Back me up, Kim.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
He waves lazily with his cigarette. What do you mean he asked you that?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
I don't think it was Kim, but let's ask. Did you? Look at Kim.
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Some other muscular type. Yeah, I'm pretty muscly. It is so fat, I'm afraid to say. I just have a weird body shape.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out a little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the country yard again. Snow blanks the old patio chairs and dead house plants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
I had a couple of Sunday friends here and there too. It's okay.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
I doubt that this guy was watching rugby, and I don't think drink was his select choice. But maybe it is. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this man is what they call gay, which is fine. I'm Pan, you know. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
Well, all right. We'll talk later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarettes before stuffing it out on the snowy balcony with a dying hiss.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Please. Suggestion convincing to stay.
This isn't the place or
Yes.
time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtain.
He's clearly not comfortable talking with us in the open. That's a good call. Hey, listen, lower your voice. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sent the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Yeah.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Alright, he flings the cigarettes. He's also clipping through the wall a little bit. So that rock, huh? Good old classic key under the
He's gone.
stone, probably. We should run after him. See where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
The lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great. Let's do that.
A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Yes, don't turn it over.
There's a key beneath it, rusty.
Yeah,
from
5
the
extra
dirt.
key. Yeah.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Put the stone back. Well, we got the door. We can access the building now. Eviction notes and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Ooh. Flipped up glasses, the auditor. What does that mean? Flip up glasses, the auditor. This is some old. This is like they have like the cap. This is pretty cool. Logic, balancing the books, but has minus authority. Filthy boohoo, probably a narcomaniac. These flip up glasses were fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. Their thin gold alloy wire frame are a reminder of drug-addled I'm sorry, bohemian artists. This day, the glasses are only favored by organized crime, accountants who desire to look cool. -1 authority. Again, not that great. An all shoe rack. Boots, sneakers, and all slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Apartment 12. A loud rumbling snore from within. $0.42. Man, we're not making a buck here. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Knock.
No reply.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Use the chain cutter. Yeah, we don't have the thing, so let's wait on that one.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That's not what they said. It said lock a door. This time the step come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up. Just a little audio glitch. It's fine.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again, as the other side walk right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
I mean, it is the building that is in front of the thing, but yeah.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Any reason. Okay, I cannot just break into force someone to open the door. Okay, Mr. Liberal. Fair enough. Their mailbox overflowing. Graffiti say fire and squad the rich. I'll talk with the lady in a second. A note read, foreclosed by Martinez Realty Society. The sea below, cold and winter gray. Ooh. Yeah, no spat, 20 cents. Oh my god, 20 cents. An old grocery list on the table, and checks.
What happened here?
You can foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge.
Indeed.
Ooh. I don't know why I can from that. Hi.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into the dirty handkerchief. Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She stopped coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Alright, cool. Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
She spit on the floor before wiping it off with a broom.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I I need from this world?
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. He's like, talk. He's more like, good at dancing, the horizontal type.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Okay.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Okay, Kim. Sounds good. I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who live in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
The cleaning lady shrugs her mouth, pluck her like a dry fig. Okay. Not important, I guess. Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm the kind of guy who actually is comfortable in like small spaces, honestly. Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But we talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
Are you sure? You said that you don't follow track of every single one. The cleaning lady says, shaking her hand, and then she pauses, eyeing the hallway.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space.
What, squatters?
You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
I don't know what you mean with counterculture people. I assume you mean like, I don't know, criminals, punks. What are you talking about? Sure. I mean, we're cops. I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Oh, I know, right? Fucking empty cans. Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Suddenly, the old lady face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Are you sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
The astrology... Isn't astrology about, like Leo, Cancer, that kind of thing?
The lieutenant shakes his head, as though to say, let it go.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
Yeah, it's a political thing. It doesn't have anything to do with either stars or, constellation, whatever. That's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a...
Alright, who the fuck is inside this door? Hey!
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official. You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
The lieutenant said, nodding towards the unlocked door. Yeah, I mean, I know we're in a bigger case, but you know, we gotta make sure, Kim. The lady asked us. To indirect modus taxation. Jesus. To indirect modus taxation. Affluent money maker man. These pair and ingerso shoes have no lacing, but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace in them. Damn. Indirect modus taxation, I guess that's a thought. What is this Lieutenant Handshake? 250. The handshake given you by Lieutenant Kitsu. I'm gonna come back to it in a second. One corner is adorned with a lace and tiny embodiment portiere. Podcast Boogie Street 50 cent. Okay, whatever. Not gonna even look more into it. Just making me fucking depressed. Looks like a fine mattress. Okay, who are you?
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles a set of keys in her hand. Okay, lady, don't need to be an asshole.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
I'm a cop, of course they do.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out the light paper-clad passport. I mean, if I might as well inspect the passport, why not?
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Well, everything seems to be in order. Hand back the passport.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
She slipped the passport back in her purse. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
I mean, it barely looks any worse than like any other room we've been in this world. She sighs and looks around. Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was
I
some
fucked
kind
up
of
shit
a
too.
moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stopped, hesitating.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Well, since you're here, who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snapped her fingers.
The sum must have been puny.
The sum has been puny. They probably didn't have any money, though. That doesn't excuse trashing the place. Again, no, I don't have the most sympathy for fucking landowners and stuff, but you know, she's just doing her job. It could have been that much money. This apartment looked pretty shabby. I don't know. I don't want to insult the building too. My money also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
I mean, it could have been that much money. This apartment looked pretty shabby. Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
I mean, I wouldn't know about that.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
I love some radio computer wizards.
The radio computer wizards are invested with magical economic powers.
So what happened to the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
She still shakes her hand. Manicure hands now crossed over the chest. Well, this has been informative. Thank you.
Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. I might as well tell the lady, right?
Give me a moment.
Okay. I didn't find any country culture people, whatever that is, in apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the rooms for new tenants.
I see.
Ooh, secret.
I hope some good
Oh, no.
people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yeah, some good people. Yes, Reddit computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real agents. That's a little unhinged. Lax woman and sexual deviant. That's who'll come. Spit, bleh. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Okay, so the radio computer is like the capitalist, I guess. This one is what's it called? Communist. This one is the fascist, and this one is the central one. I feel like the radio computer wizard actually comes with a lot of irony.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
I do like wizards.
She means clairvoyance.
Yeah, thank you, I'm off. That's going down. Are we going up or down in this building? Okay. Ooh, box. Money. Box.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
What it happened? Form our guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
That explained the makeshift bridge a little bit back ago.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Cool. Well, take in the ocean.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Yeah. So who did this? The damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels.
Yeah.
They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well.
I know this is very interesting and all, but every time we go into this little like mind rambles in my head, time is passing a little bit. Is Kim just like, why is the officer just standing there thinking?
Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Damn, that's pretty good. Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
Yeah, especially since we kinda work for them. Thank you, another bottle. Oh, we took like the fucking whole thing. Hi.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stared at the sailboat by the pier. She scented the skull.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
It said this pain or whatever.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I mean, we just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside.
A brush? An artist? The red splatter is urban expressionism.
You were looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
What okay. There seemed to be some audio box still needing iron out. What he said was Cindy the Skull. She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to the pier. I think she's the representative, if I remember right.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
So she hates this rich lady.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Why not? Look at all this beautiful place that we got. So who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
She's gonna keep us bait.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Okay, you got it, Kim.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
Maybe. Depends on how the conversation goes. But first, we're talking with you. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
A little skull, red skull.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensing. So, do you know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Your name is definitely Mona, huh?
She wants it to be something true and total.
So you want to be grandioso. What are you committed to the face in the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Excellent. Yeah, that's my point. Always be, always the uncool be like, hey, that sounds pretty cool to me. What do you know? And do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
I mean, it's fine to not be a police snitch, but come on, there's a murder, lady. There's a guy fucking hanging in a tree. Can you just give us something?
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
There we go. Even Kim is on my side on this one.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Hey, don't talk to my Kim like that. Whatever, catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the room of the lady or yours? Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy. She lives in the fucking coal. Enough coal lasts for several winters. Smells of chemicals. This is not a very nice spot. Paul Le Home Lebrun Jeans. It gives me electromagnetic and reduces my reaction speed. It's the same type of pants. Alright. Polymer Labyrinth jeans. Electronic max good ass. -1 reaction speed. Hinder side. Although these jeans look warm, the wearer must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. That beautiful peach-shaped man ass has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric that you can then wonder if wearing them, you will start molding your own baked rear side into a more shapely form as well. Well, that's a good reason to wear it.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected.
Damn
As
right.
your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
Does it mean something to me?
By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty.
Okay,
and
Encyclopedia, we got it.
in Sur-le-Clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday.
Something is familiar, not to your thing. Okay, whatever. Apricot chewing gum wrapper. A glimmering chewing gum wrapped around the pocket of the laborer jeans. It gives off an ever so faint scent of apricorns. Your mouth starts watering. Ooh, gum.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon.
Am I eating like a super old-ass gum?
You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark.
Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Can a used wrapper shrug? Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow. This is not about flowers or bark. What is this about? Why are you looking at this wrapper?
Because I like the... I don't know. Why do I even care about this?
Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
Oh, it's
You carefully
stirring
fold the
memories
wrapper
on
into
me.
a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite the strange feeling of regret.
I don't know. Did I eat bubble gum when I was like a kid or something? I think I need to... I borrowed this. One of the two. Yeah, we can open this. 5 cents! Get fucked, Cindy! That's my money now. The door is locked. You can't get in. The chair's new. Someone lives back there. This is the lady's house, I guess. Above tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammer and nail rust. And $2. Oh my god, we got 8 now. We got like what? Like 8% almost? Oh my god, Kim facing through the
Hello
wall.
again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I got to ask you, is that bed in the cold room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
She replies, wistfully, looking around. Fair enough. I haven't found a single decent house so far. I mean, it's not the nicest place, but I guess I'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
The inspiration will come to her once hell is set loose on the streets. It's too calm right now.
That sounds forbidding. Cool, I have a look in
Shoot,
questions.
Piggy.
I'm out. Thank you, bye. Very interesting. I wonder if I wonder the lady probably doesn't like Sydney, huh?
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
She leans on her broom.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind.
Alright, thank you for well, she doesn't seem to dislike her all that much. Wait, I thought she would be like a conscious people, whatever.
This door has been closed.
Okay, can I open this? I don't have interfacing. I got two oh right, because I have the gloves. That's not great though. Chain cutters. I'm not gonna say scum.
This
but
door has been closed with a padlock.
42.
The
It's
chalk-drawn
not
number on the
terrible.
board says number 11. The shackle
Fuck yeah.
snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Yes, I committed a crime, Kim. Please don't tell anybody.
After you, detective.
A flamboyant poster or a white star. Real lithography. Little
A
head.
plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads,
Oh my god, a
Kras
communist!
Mazov. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Kim, you have to admit, this Krasmasov bears a striking resemblance to me.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
No, it's purely coincidental.
Sure it is.
Just humor me for a moment. Don't you see the resemblance?
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Yeah, I have a problem. A problem with alcohol.
You do, but that's not the point. The point is, he doesn't look like you.
How do you know? The burst is probably just a romanticized depiction anyway.
Very well. Let's look for identifying
He's so
features.
tired of my shit. Kim, we barely, it's just 2 a.m. It's just 2 p.m. We barely started the shenanigans. The first day one. The lieutenant leans close to the sculpture.
Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I can tell. Remember? I don't know. I can't even see my face.
Alright, but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
I'm part Samaran myself.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
Okay, oh my god, this is some wacky ones. Because I'm a commoner. Because I believe a powerful nation state is the only way to protect the working class from subhumans. Because actually, he wanted stability and incremental progress. And so do I. Because he was totally a gangster and a bank robber who went all the cash in the world. That's me. I'm not sure, I just have a feeling I have. But I trust my feelings. Okay, this one's so... Because I'm a commoner.
Alright, Kras. You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so.
Why don't he stand and have a burst of Krasmasov in the bed? Because he's a communist.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Father Masov, the hero of the working class! Salute the
Whoever
statue.
lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm.
He leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Yeah, youngins like me. Photos of revolutionary posing with guns. Book of critical theory of the monstrosity. I clicked that too fast. A bullet. Ooh, Sumerian long jacket. Conceptualization. Okay. I think we do have a couple of conceptualization things here and there, right? Conceptualized, yeah, the backyard wall. Okay. Well, only one, but still. The what? Is this a... Oh, this is the one that goes on top of my Spirit the Corpse. I think I'm fine with the Spirit of the Corpse for now. But what? Let's... Sumerian long jacket. Conceptualization. Summer plans. A classic white summer jacket. Loved both by the Sumerians Sumerian Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. And I think I got a thought. The Suicide of Krasmasov. Temporary research bonus, -1 rhetoric. Bad PR, takes 4 hours and 45 minutes. What's the problem? There's something you can't get out of your head. Krasmasov, the father of scientific communists, the premier of the Communist Party of Shets and Grad during the Arntecentennial Revolution, head on the 11-day government, sideburns tutoring, bearded figurehead of the movement, shot himself in the mouth and died one day in his cabinet as things were collapsing around him. Just give up? That's not good propaganda, isn't it? Be a communist, shut yourself in the mouth. Something about this irks you. That's an I might study that one. Let's finish this episode first.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Is that correct? Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
And why is it white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Okay. What feeling evokes in me?
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
That hurt me.
You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
Well, I have other things to do besides building back communism. I should probably tell the lady. Ask her about the communism.
Ask away, policeman.
She mumbles.
Alright, never mind. Maybe I could ask about the padlocker again, but yeah. Never mind. This is out or this is up? This is up. The guy was in here. 50 cents. Oh my god, we'll take 50 cents. A bracket full of cigarette butts and electric wires. 67. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Can I break in? Oh, I already had the thing. Never mind. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Okay.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Okay. Knock, knock.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold spring air.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you mean, why not today, 21? It's just 2 right now.
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory. Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Okay. I mean, I was most confused of like why it couldn't be today. What notion did we got that was like, oh, today he's definitely not gonna be here today. Later in the day, you know, why tomorrow at 9 specifically? But okay, tomorrow at 9.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
He writes it on the notebook.
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Bold assumption, but okay. apartment 29 and apartment 13. Okay, and I don't think there's nothing else, and that is not even accessible, this little thing. Alright, well, we got a lot of fun exploring this building, I guess. Let's leave now. I wonder, can I retry this wall now?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Cindy's artistic impulse are infectious. We got 2. Okay, let's try with this. How are we doing now?
Just an ordinary wall.
28.
Nothing to see here.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
But we can paint on it, I think.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Because it's a pretty wall. Ah, fuck it, I'll keep the conceptualization. Why not? Make it look a little different, you know? Take the bottle. Ooh, signal blue naval coat. This has suggestion, but it takes away half-light. Oh, this is the signal blue naval coat. Suggestion: aye, Captain, and minor half-light. Official poise. This classic double-breast coat suits everyone. Coat suits everyone, including you. And if you ever find yourself battling winds in the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has your back. Even if moths have left a few holes in it. Nah, give me my good Sumerian thingy. Hello, lady.
Hello again, officers.
Alright, whatever. Nothing to say, that's fine. Inside the frames of a motorcycle in repair and the tool used to disassemble it. Campsite apartments. Rude, okay, that's just directions. More bottle. Part of the destruction that would take away. Looks like there was most construction here. Once. Literally decades ago. Magnese morale. I should probably heal. The belly of the boat shines like it was recently painted. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Seine. Okay. Whatever. Your room in the Ringling in Rack isn't much bigger than this slop. No, my room was bigger. This is worth more than you ever win in all your life. That is a depressing thought.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She stepped closer and held out her hands over the railing. Joy L, what does the L stand for?
Beaton, my maiden name.
Her bony hands dangle from the sleeve on her oversized raincoat. What exactly is the art? No. Just shake her hand, be like
I'm
professional.
glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Oh, maybe I should be a little
Very
wacky,
unusual.
a little stupid.
But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even.
Don't make
This
fun of
is
me,
a
Kim.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Okay, wacky. You're in a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sail floated overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are they?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, are we in an archipelago? Looks around. What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas a la Mer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Aha! I got you. I pulled one over you. I thought La Caillou was one big island.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
We got another point. What should we put the point in? I feel like we need to start pouring some points into some stuff because we need better opportunities. I'll save still. I'll save it till next episode. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Oh, you know about Scar, huh?
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Lieutenant becomes defensive.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
It's not a toy, lady. Don't insult Kim's car, please.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
You know what? Yes, I do. Let's get political.
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
Okay, does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
But a boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
That's a boring ass name. Oh, what do you? Come on, put it a real name. Like you wouldn't call your kid. Oh, I named my kid. I don't know the name of the hospital and the day she was born. That's a stupid thing to put in a name.
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
How about this slick fish?
What?
Because it's slick and fish-like.
I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
But what kind of boat it is?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
And how do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I don't know what that means. Her lips curls into a wry smile. Eel's hip. An eel doesn't have a hip. I don't understand.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Calm down, Kim. I'm just trying to throw her off. I'm trying to admit that she's a capitalist pig. Okay? Just a different type of pig than we are.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman.
I'm saving the big thrown up by the end. Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Pleasure craft.
Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act. A law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on. Going for the kill.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Preciso mundo! Class war time, baby!
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
It doesn't look like you think you'll best her in single combat. Well, I got some extra perk points in my thing.
Then what does that say?
She
Does
points.
it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats.
Oh,
all
no.
social strata.
We need reaction speed. Are you kidding me? I literally got 0 points. I thought it was gonna be. Like an intellectual speech. Fire back quick. Fuck.
She takes a sip.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Something is about to happen. Point to your head. In here.
Of course.
Nothing happens for quite a while.
Wave your hand next to your head. It will help. They will come from my head. The arguments.
As they do.
The thoughts happen inside his brain.
Wave your hand next to your head. It will help.
Doesn't.
Keep waving your head. Slowly.
Why? It's as if there's a tiny spinner on the side of his head and he's reeling thoughts out.
Except he isn't.
Kim, what side are you on?
The lieutenant is satisfied with where this is going.
Is it? I thought it's going to come out of my head and into my mouth. And I will say it.
Of course.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Lieutenant, I truly don't understand what is happening here.
Fuck.
I told you his methods are unconventional.
What are we talking about anyway?
It was quite a while ago, but I think, yes, we were discussing my fast, large, ineluctably middle-class boat.
You little bitch. I think I have the handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Well, with that embarrassing blunder, thank you. That's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
And with that embarrassing fumble, we're gonna leave it at here. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to give a like, comment, and subscribe. Next episode, we're gonna continue talking with this lady, and hopefully we'll stop making fool of ourselves. But that's gonna seem unlikely. Take care. Bye-bye.